Hey guys, this is Wanda the Traveling Dutchie coming right at you from beautiful Costa Rica with excellent news today. I'm sure you've all seen it that the United States finally dropped its requirement to show a negative COVID test up on entry back in the United States, meaning anywhere you would travel by air, up on return you needed to show a negative COVID test. Obviously, this meant that if you were going on a vacation to Costa Rica, that you would need to get tested here in Costa Rica. And that was quite the process. You needed to make an appointment, you needed to go to a testing center or a lab. You needed, if you were to do it at the testing center at the airport, you needed to be there 4 hours prior to your flight. The nervous feelings of, what if I test positive? Which happened actually just 3 days ago. We actually had clients. I co-own a travel company, and so we assist all our clients, of course, during their whole trip. So also when they need to get tested, and they actually tested positive. They didn't have any symptoms, and they needed to stay in quarantine. They needed to stay in Costa Rica for one of them 7 days, and with the other, the Ministerial of Health told them to stay 10 days. So that was quite the odd deal. Now the good news is you can come to Costa Rica, enjoy your vacation, and you do not have to worry about going to a testing facility or a lab to test. Excellent news. So, what's it like to travel now in Costa Rica? What are the current entry requirements? Well, it's very simple. You no longer need, so even entering Costa Rica, you do not need to show proof of vaccination. You do not need to show a negative COVID test. All you need is a valid passport. You need to be able to show proof that you're leaving the country, which obviously most of you are all coming for a vacation. So you can just show them your ticket, which has the return date on it. And then other than that, you'll see that when you're in immigration, often they'll ask you where you're staying. So just have that information handy of, like the address of the first hotel that you're staying at. Other than that, traveling within Costa Rica, you'll still see that there's a lot of washing stations. So before entering a hotel or restaurant or a store, here and there you will still see that you're required to wash your hands. Sometimes they even take your temperature. You no longer need to wear a mask in Costa Rica. The new president actually announced not that long ago that you don't need to wear a mask. However, you will see a lot of people here still wearing a mask, but it is not mandatory. I think it's only mandatory if you go into a hospital or a clinic. Other than that, everything is open. All national parks are open, and for the activities, there are no longer the capacity rules that only 50% capacity you could operate a tour. Same with the restaurants and the hotels. Honestly, I would like to say that it's almost like back to normal, almost like pre-pandemic times. There are very, very few places that will ask to show a vaccination card. That is not by law, but some hotels ask for it. Don't ask me the names. I'm just going, like, all the hotels that my travel company works with don't ask for it. I just don't want to give information that is complete where I say, like they don't ask for a vaccination card. By law, they don't have to, but some choose to. I still haven't figured out which one. So if you're planning a trip to Costa Rica, you can always double check with the hotel you made a reservation with, or if you used a travel agent, check with them. But 99% of the hotels don't do this, or the restaurants, or wherever which tour operator you buy an activity from. So, Costa Rica is open to travel. Come and visit and enjoy this amazing country. The nature is absolutely incredible. What I do recommend still, like at some point, it was actually mandatory to purchase travel insurance. The reasons why they made it mandatory, I didn't agree with. But I do agree with buying travel insurance to insecure your vacation investment, because if anything happens here, and this has not necessarily anything to do with COVID, if anything happens here, like you get hurt, I don't know, you break your ankle in the middle of the jungle and a helicopter needs to take you to the nearest hospital, you want to be insured for that. Or you lose your expensive camera or it gets stolen. I don't know. These are things you get travel insurance for, right? Or if you get sick and you can't go on your trip, like how devastating would it be to just lose all that money? I actually can give you the name of the travel insurance company that we've been working with for years and years. They actually have fantastic coverage at really affordable prices. It is not expensive to insure your trips. So you might as well do so, right? Better safe than sorry. If you've never purchased travel insurance before and you always thought of it as an expensive, unnecessary luxury, just do me a favor and just check the link below of the company that I recommend. You can get a free quote from them and you'll see it's not that expensive, and you'll see you have different packages. What is coverage? It's just the smart thing to do. I've witnessed both scenarios of people getting in trouble here, meaning they indeed needed a helicopter to be taking them from the jungle to the nearest hospital that was back then in San Jose. They had travel insurance. The cost was humongous and they were so grateful. But I've also seen clients that chose not to take travel insurance. They got in trouble. Like she got sick and needed to stay in a hospital for 2 weeks, and the costs were so high, and yeah, it was devastating to say. So you can prevent all of that if you like to. That's my advice. You can take it or leave it, of course. But most of all, what is important is if you wanted to travel to Costa Rica but didn't because of all the previous restrictions and the fact that you had to get tested before returning back home to the US, it's no longer the case. You can all come to Costa Rica and have a fabulous time. If you're new to this channel, I'm a Dutch expat. I've been living in Costa Rica for 17 years now. With my channel, I'd like to, help people that want to travel to Costa Rica. I co-own a travel company, and I also like to help people that want to live in Costa Rica or that want to have the laptop lifestyle like I have been able to accomplish here in Costa Rica, living the freedom lifestyle. Check out the other videos on my channel. I have close to 200 different videos on these different topics. If you're traveling to Costa Rica, it would be good to have insider knowledge of what the best areas are. I talk about hidden gems. If you're looking to move to Costa Rica, oh boy, there's so much information that you need to know that would be so helpful to do with residency. Do you need residency? Like, basically, they're all my tips on how to move to Costa Rica. And yeah, just be sure to check them out. If you subscribe to my channel and click that bell icon, you receive a notification every time I upload a new video, so you can always stay up to date on all new things coming from Costa Rica. All right, I want to thank you for watching, and do me a favor. If you got any value from this video, give me a thumbs up, give me a like. That will help the YouTube algorithm to show this video more, which will help me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Ciao from Costa Rica. Pura vida.